Massive goals. The one thing that I've had for a while that I think has separated me from people that I grew up with was deep ambition. I wanted more than the standard 9-to-5 job, and I wanted more than that normal life of living in like the same town that you grew up with and trying to get a better job every couple of years and getting a car on finance. And when I say this, the thing is, you can go and look at the comments. There'll be some Jeffreys who comment and say that this is toxic and that you shouldn't compare and that it's not a bad thing being a low-level employee. Someone's gonna be the employee, it's okay.
Not everyone can be an entrepreneur.
I had bigger dreams than that. I grew up in a town/city called Warrington, and there was almost no one successful there. When I did eventually go to university and I saw a different life of people being, more social and a bit more successful, I started to look down upon the people I had like grown up with back in my hometown. And then eventually when I'd been traveling and I reached a really good level of success, a worldwide movement, leadership, business. When I think now about the life that I could have had amongst my peers, just being in a normal fucking job, making 22K a year. Thing is, you might be sat here right now, the exact kind of man that I'm talking about, and heard me say 22K and you're like, but 22K is pretty good. That's pretty good. I'd be really happy for that. This video's for you. Even though it's gonna piss you off and you're most likely gonna click away because it hurts your little feelings, this video's for you. There's one thing that will separate you from the other men, and that is sky-high levels of ambition. It is thinking big. When I was 23 years old, I read a book that changed my life forever, and it was titled The Magic of Thinking Big. And the concept of this book was simple. Think big, because if you're gonna think of any goals, if you're gonna think of any life plan, you may as well just think big. In the end, it's like your day-to-day life passes anyway, so you may as well just dream big. This guy's out there with metaphorically small dicks who refuse to think big, and they're just like, nope, that's impossible. Jeffreys have been doubting me for years, and every goal that I've told them that I'm gonna hit, I hit, and they still keep doubting me. They still doubt you. Maybe you're the Jeffrey doubting yourself. Doubt is a pinnacle of Jeffrey's personality. If you are a Jeffrey, you'll see a man talking about extreme levels of success, and you'll feel this weird level of hatred, of disbelief. If I told you how much money we make in this business, you'd think that I must be scamming, I must be lying. There's no way that someone can make that much. There's no way that someone can make your entire family's, your entire bloodline's annual salary in a month. There's no way that people out there are making $100,000 per month. I know people doing tens of thousands of dollars per day. Ambitious men who have this one core trait. Before I teach you how to have ambition, we should start with some words from Adonis. A capable man with no ambition is like a bird without wings. He will never take off. 90% of men are convinced that they'll never be able to achieve something great, or that they don't even want to. Do you know, I've seen this before and it fucking disgusts me. It was on Reddit. So if you don't know, Reddit is like this social media for weak people. I remember there was a question that was posted there about goals or whatever, and the most liked comments on this question was literally just the same kind of Jeffrey statements of oh, well, I don't care about becoming successful. I just want a simple life. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even want to be great at anything. That, there's a sacrifice. I just want is it too much to ask to just be able to play some video games and just work an okay job? I saw this, bro, and I was so fucking disgusted. Now you might be sat there thinking the same thing and thinking, oh, that'd be awesome. I don't want the pressure or the stress of doing some good work and becoming successful. I just want to play some video games. There's men out there with no ambition at all. They all go onto Reddit, and the thing is, those men are the ones who are employed by and also